Hey. Let's get this off the screen, people. There you go. That's me. Oh, I got sound on something else here. I better turn it off. Let's get off that. Hey, Buffalo Stans. Good to see you, brother. First one in here. Mr. Beautiful Blues. How you going, brother? Edwin Wright. Good to see you, mate. Tys Chat. Good to see you. This is just a bit of an alternative. Because if you don't like auditing and you don't want to see fucking auditing videos, then it's a bit of a different thing. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of auditing. Hey, York, mate, good to see you, mate. You, Pibs, good to see you, good to see you. Hope you're all well. It's a beautiful sunny day. I don't know where you are, but the wind is fucking howling here. It is really cold. It's sunny, but it's really cold. Let me see. I don't know. Let's see if we've got a guest. Yeah. AK,
Yeah, all right.
you are Swift, damn it. You are Swift.
I just turned the TV on and I seen you was live, so I
No,
see Society X is live as well, but they're talking about auditing all of that. I don't like that. You know what I mean?
no. I'm not a fan, to be honest, mate. Not a fan of that at all.
Well,
Not at all.
so I
Uh,
seen obviously I flicked through and notification come up, and I think it said 2:15 Tyrone. So
There
I just
you go. So I've only just come on myself. Yeah, I seen that Jamie was live, but it's not my scene. That I don't like
no.
talking about ordering and fucking silly things like that. It's just not. Hey, hello, Shirley. Good to see you. Afternoon from Wales. Pronoun da, Shirley.
I'm just back in time because it started raining really heavy. The sun was out. Then a dark cloud just ascended right over me.
Well, it's a beautiful sunny day, but the wind is it's a strong wind down here where I am on the coast.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
it's really strong.
I'm in Scotland, and so
I can agree. I think I agree with that. Buffalo Mage, Buffalo stands orders are targeting the general public of protest instead of going for authoritative figures. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I keep getting it in Society Exits 1 Oh, Jesus. Hi, Chris, right. You're right, mate. I hope everyone's well. Yeah, glorious day. So, what have you been up to? AK, you been doing anything this morning, or are you just chilling out?
no, I went over. I always
Yes,
go for a
Buffalo
walk
Mage.
over the park, and the council have got all the chainsaws out because when we had that storm in Scotland, quite a while ago,
Mm.
all the trees, well, a lot of the trees came down, and like I'll tell you what, if you was in the vicinity and you got hit by one of them, that'll be it
Yeah.
all over because I mean,
Oh, yeah,
really
yeah,
heavy.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just,
But
it's just, it's another disaster in Thailand with this earthquake. It's quite a few people, I think a few hundred people killed. This terrible thing again. So,
yeah, what
thoughts with them
I
people
seen.
out there.
Where was that? Bangkok,
Yeah, out in Thailand. Yeah, yeah.
Thailand.
Hey,
Yeah,
Dodge. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, Dodge. Yeah, it's a terrible thing, and fucking, I can't, I don't know what magnitude it was, but it was very powerful, I think. And they showed on the news, just showed the building, one building, tower building, just come fucking straight down like a ton of, bush, basically a ton of brick,
well, imagine
straight
being
down.
buried alive, eh? Like that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they were running out of all the buildings then. It was, must be terrifying.
Yeah.
7.7 on the Richter. Was it Dodge? Jeez. Well,
Well,
that's fairly powerful. Yeah, I still said 7.7 as well. Yeah, that's strong. Fucking hell.
but I mean, isn't it around the all around the equator, like the middle, all the way around? That's when they get earthquakes. Not so much at the top or the bottom. It's around the middle, isn't it, of Earth?
Yeah. But the thing is, I suppose we're lucky we get shit weather in this country, but we don't get any major earthquakes. We've had the odd rumbling, you know, and we've had like small, I wouldn't say tornadoes, but powerful winds and powerful storms. But nothing compared to the rest of what they get in around the
Not
rest of
like
the world.
tornadoes in America. I mean,
Christ, no.
twisters and all that. I mean, come on, bloody hell.
I know.
I mean, I still remember going to the pictures to see Twister when it first
Oh
came.
yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy when you first see that for the first time back in the day, you know. But
I'm sure there's a channel on YouTube and the people are chasing these major, tornadoes around in America. They just follow them around. They know where they come in, and they just go out there and they try and get as close to them as they can.
it's storm chasers, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. You've got
Yeah, there's a lot of streams online. I mean, you can, and they play it live while they're driving, chasing these tornadoes. I mean,
hey, pork chop. Bangkok in Thailand, yeah, Mr. BB, yeah. Yeah, it's awful. I can tell them. Well, like I said, we're lucky in this country. We don't suffer really major. Well, we haven't. So let's touch wood. We don't in the future. But, yes, that's true. Yeah, I know we've had loads and loads of small. They're all small, yeah, Dodge. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but nothing major. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nothing really major. I couldn't imagine anything worse than being stuck in, being somewhere in a crowded place, like, in the middle of a city where people are running everywhere and fucking buildings are collapsing. It must be fucking terrifying.
well, I think remember
Hey,
the tsunami in Japan.
Yeah. Oh, well, those things, they're unstoppable. You just, hey, Shaz, hope you're well. Good afternoon.
I still watch
A
that footage now.
tsunami, did you see the film? Based on a true story when the family got swept away. Like there was a couple of children and of course the mother and father, and they were all swept, all in different. They went in different directions and all that.
No, I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, fucking! Oh, that. There's nothing stronger than water. Fucking hell. The sea is the most powerful thing on the planet, I reckon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, happy birthday to him, Shaz. As we say in Wales, Pembroke happy CT. Which is basically happy birthday to you. And if I knew your dad's name, I'd say his name at the end. So Pembroke, happy ET dad. Yeah. Yes, it's a gorgeous day. I should have gone out, but got my granddaughter coming, so I've got to stay in and.
As you do.
Freight ships and buildings ripped up and floating. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah. I will never confirm, but as you mate, hope you're well, brother. Hope you're well. Yes, indeed. So, I've got a quiet morning myself, AK, just chilling out. Been up the allotment to get my tools because we packed in. We used to have a patch up there that used to garden, quite big. So I've just been up to gather all my tools and then bring them home because I packed it up now up there. So just haven't got the time for it anymore. I'm just going to do a bit in my own garden.
Well, my auntie used to have an allotment in East London. Well, Stepney in East London when I was young. You know what I mean? I still remember it.
They're hard to come by now, these plots of land, because everybody seems to want to grow their own milk because a lot of the vegetables you get in the shite,
Yeah.
This mass-produced stuff is just shite, and you can't be growing your own. I've got to say that. Far better taste, altogether. It's a far better taste in your veg when you grow them on your own.
Yeah, I think the worst one is frozen veg. I mean, it's just full of water, nothing else. There's no taste to it.
I think a lot of food today, processed food, is just basically shite. If you buy bacon today, it's pumped full of water. Or if your chicken is pumped full of water.
Yeah.
Can you translate that, Mr. I will never conform? Can you translate that? Whatever that says.
What the hell does that say?
Well, Was it Arabic or something? Or
Well, I don't know.
no, me. I'm with a clue.
Looks like Sri Lankan or something, doesn't it? I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Hey, Timmy. Good afternoon, Timmy. Thank fuck it's Friday. Yeah. Yeah, happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. For those of you going out tonight, enjoy, but stay safe. You know what I mean? There's so many fucking lunatics in these major. That's why I'm happy I don't live in a big town or a big city. You know,
Yeah.
it's getting crazy to go out in the night time. You know, anywhere you go, you know, absolutely mental.
I'll tell you what I was watching earlier before I went out. Kensington in Philadelphia. You know, it's like the live cam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. It's just like the people walking in the streets, they're like they can't even stand up straight. They're just walking like zombies.
Are those the ones on that bloody drug? I can't. It just eats your flesh away and all that. This drug, that's the drug out there they were on at the last thing. They know it eats your flesh away, but they still continue to take it.
Yeah. And you
It's okay.
got like two coppers walking, right? And they got the guns and the holster and all that, yeah. And if they come across, the camera was panning and there's people lying in the roads, in the streets, and they start just kicking their feet. And if they start moving, they just walk on. If they don't move, that means they're, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just ridiculous. You
Well,
see,
I mean, people don't care. You just walk past someone. That's the
oh
way the
yeah,
world is today. You know, you see people suffering on the street. Most people don't care. They won't stop, say hello, give them a few quid or whatever. You know.
I think parts of Canada and Vancouver have turned like similar to Kensington. But I remember going to Vancouver when I was like 20, 21, and it was the cleanest. I mean, you couldn't find a bit of paper on the floor, but now it's just like there's tents on each
Everywhere.
side of the pavement, all people
Mm-hmm.
living in tents, and
Mm-hmm.
like it's just everyone rolling up their drug. That I forget what's the name of that drug? Begins with P. What is that? It's the main drug in America and
All
Canada.
right. What's the one they take in this country? They just seem to drop out. They just hanging like zombies around the place. What the fuck's the name of that one?
Yeah, it's the same one. I think it's
Is
over
it?
here now, but I don't know. Someone might know in the chat. It slipped my mind, but I'm sure it begins with P.
Yes, YouTube's. Yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna.
Penicillin. No, it's not penicillin, Mr. BB. Spice. Spice is the one. Yeah. Did
Yeah,
Tammy got it. Spice. Robert got it. Hey, Robert, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. You're well, Robert.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
it is
Spice.
spice. There is spice, but there's another one similar to. I think what is the word? I'm gonna try and find it.
PCP, is it? Yogi saying? Is it PCP in America?
No.
Edwin writes fentanyl.
Oh right, yeah.
Pre-gabs.
Is it fentanyl? Does that mean? No,
No,
that
you got
F.
pre-gabs and I don't know, but there's so much. Everything's when the drugs you take today, people that play around with it, they mix it with all sorts of illicit stuff. It's not just a pure drug you're getting. You're getting all sorts of shite mixed in there. Hey, Wayne Kerr, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, so like they'll mix like all sorts of like cleaning powder or washing powder with a cocaine powder because it's all white, and they mix it in together. It's crazy.
And horse tranquilizers or
Oh,
something.
horse tranquilizer, yeah, that's what they call that. Oh, Nell. Oh, what's it called? Fucking hell. They use that. It's like, fucking, don't they use that as like a date rape drug or something? Ketamine, that's it. Tim, you're on the ball, Tim. Fair play to you, brother. You're
Yeah,
on there, good to see you, mate. That's it, ketamine. Yeah. You know, that's what I mean. I mean, men go out, they can get fucking easily drugged and all, but it's just young girls, 17, 18, out in the pub with their friends, 20, whatever the age they are, And somebody slips them a Mickey Finn, it's fucking lethal, isn't it, Yeah, the what they call it, the date rape drug, isn't it? They call it. It's
Yeah,
fucking awful.
I've just come across something. It says it eats your flesh, and the short word for it is trank, or TRANQ, trank. And that's the new drug, and apparently it eats the flesh away. Fucking hell, so they will end up looking like zombies, won't they? Fucking hell.
I tell you. I mean, people have been doing drugs for donkey's years, but I seem to think it's more now about money than quality of what you if you are taking anything at all, that's mixed with all sorts of shite, like I said, to make it go further, to make more money for the dealers, but yeah, man, you fucking know.
No, but fentanyl is the main one, yeah. Whoever said that is right, yeah.
Fentanyl, yeah. There's all sorts of stuff, isn't it, going around, I mean, we've all done some stupid things, but I remember the first fucking acid tab I dropped when I was about fucking 20, Fucking hell, the worst thing I ever done in my life. Fuck me, Pink. We're seeing all sorts.
I remember that. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Chris says, I'm seeing people on cocaine in Liverpool on a night out. It's bad, mate. You'll see, it's every youngster. I'm not saying every youngster, that's wrong. It's a wrong statement. A lot of young people that go out there, Chris, they're taking something to get them high, So the thing is, it gets them high before they spend a fortune on alcohol, so it seems to be the thing that they do today. I don't know. But it's not for me. I've never dabbled in anything like that. Fucking cocaine or fucking anything like that. Heroin. You've got to be fucking mad to dabble in that shit.
Yeah, look, in 2021, 2022, 60,000 people died in America. 60,000 of the overdose of fentanyl between 20 and 22. So a year, 60,000. Wow.
And what do you find? It's mostly the homeless people, taking it. It's fucking. This is the way the world has gone. It's fucking crazy. We can see. I can see if I can find the name of that drug. It's an eat flesh. I think it's in Philadelphia or something like that. I mean, a flesh-eating drug.
Yeah, it's called by synthetic opioids or something. Synthetic opioids. Never heard of that, but
I'll just come up with flesh urine. Fucking stupid. Google's artifact these days.
Yeah. Bar and restaurants now offer free fentanyl tests.
Wow.
Bar and restaurants. I don't know.
It says been a rising concern over a new zombie drug in Scotland.
Yeah, I've heard of that as well.
YXLAZINE is a powerful animal tranquilizer, which is known as trank dope or zombie when cut with heroin and fentanyl. Here we are, fentanyl again. What's it say? When drug is increasingly being detected in overdose and death, is causing concern for support groups in Scotland. It's a powerful animal tranquilizer, which is known as a trank dope or zombie, when cut with heroin and fentanyl by drug dealers. The synthetic drug lowers breathing, heart rate and dangerously low levels can cause large open skin wounds, which have led to it being dubbed a flesh-eating zombie drug. Fuck you now, and people take that. Fuck me, Pink. Jesus Christ. Absolutely mental. Did he do loads of Woodstock? Nothing like that, Cletus. Nothing like that, mate. Nothing like that. You know, all sorts was taken there, but these zombie eating things is just bloody hell. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. You know, we smoked a bit of, we never smoked, what do you call weed? It was lead, gold, and black, you know?
Yeah, I used to smoke all that years ago.
Mm. Yeah, that was the thing, you know. But
Fucking,
it's changed. It's changed over the years.
yeah.
Hey, TT, mate, good to see you.
You don't play videos in the back, do you?
No, I don't know. I don't know to bring them on, mate.
All right.
So I'm not that fucking clever. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know if Yogi's still there. Are you still there, Yog?
It's just showing something on YouTube about San Francisco tube station. You know, when you walk down the long corridor in the tube station,
Yeah.
there's people left and right. It's just covered with people all rolling up that fentanyl stuff. Or like, oh, unbelievable.
Well, I said they're just so fast paced out they can't move. You know, they can't fucking move. It's like people in this country on spice. They can't fucking move. They're just comatose. They just fucking like zombies. They're just fucking lying there. You know, lying their own piss. Of it.
What is the point, though? I mean, they must have some kind of hallucination in their brain.
I don't know.
You know why they take it? I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, I can remember it basically coming round in this country many years ago. You know, when coke come around and things like that, cocaine and fucking people were just smoking bit of drug at the time, you know, but they started experimenting with shit like that, you know, heroin, especially heroin. And when I grew up, then it was like the heroin capital of Wales, like in Merthyr, you know. Fucking hell, that's what they call it. Fucking hell, Snow Town. Terrible, terrible. But you know, you can't stop it. You cannot stop it. I think they should this time and age. You know, I think Class B, like a bit of weed. I think you should make it legal that you're allowed to smoke it. You know, but
Yeah.
it still applies. You can't smoke it and drive. You know, because it's still like being drunk in charge of a fucking vehicle, isn't it? If you smoke it and drive. But I think
Yeah.
it should be allowed. I think it should be legal to smoke it. I don't think it should be illegal anymore. You know, you know, it will save a lot of fucking time and hassle. You know. And police fucking nonsense, you know, fucking just stop it. You know, Class A's I can understand that, you know, but Class B, you know, bit of blow, you know, is fucking.
Yeah, well, that's B in it, and Class A's like cocaine and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It makes me laugh when people get pulled over by the police and they find cocaine and they say, "Whose is that?" I've never seen it before.
But you know, I'd watch these custom programs on YouTube, you know, and
yeah,
these drug smugglers are getting so clever, but so are the people at the airports, and they got so many things that try and catch you down, you know. I mean, you won't get past anything past a dog, you know. A drug dog will fucking pick it up no matter where you hide it, you know.
yeah, of
No matter
course.
what you've got concealed in, it'll fuck it. The drug dog will pick it up.
See, talking about that custom one, the last one I watched, I think it was a woman who got stopped, and they searched her bag, and she had Class A drugs, and she said, "My mum packed my bag for me."
Yeah. Good afternoon, Eyes. Are you good, mate? Hope you're well, Eyes. Good
So
afternoon.
she's blaming her mum.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Okay, hell. Oh,
That's
sorry.
the thing. You say they say did you pack your bag yourselves? Yes, but when you get caught, oh no, I didn't. My auntie or my mother packed it, or my sister packed it, or somebody else. Like yes, DT. I mean, condolences, mate. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I'm honestly feel for you, brother. Yeah, condolences to you, mate, and the family.
See now the sun's out now.
Yeah, weather's quite contrary, as they say. Remember, the main thing is to get yourself better dejected, but always remember you have friends, even if
Sorry,
people
let
are
me
not
just move
taking
this
it wrong.
incense because it's so strong.
Oh, you burn incense in the house, yeah?
Yeah, my daughter.
Hey, beautiful serendipity. Good to see you. Good to see you.
My daughter got me some nice ones. Well, I've had them for a while, but you get quite a lot in dragon's blood and black magic. So
Well, it's just a scent, isn't it? Really, you know.
yeah, but they're nice.
Yeah. I just stick to the old air fresheners, me. I never burnt any back in, in those what do you call them? Incense, is it? It's not incense. What do you call them? Incense is two people having, the same family in it.
No, that's incense. What is that?
Incense, in it. I don't know.
No, incest.
Incest, is it?
Yeah, that's incest. But incense is the
There's a
thing you
little.
burn.
It's like what's that? It's like a joss stick you're burning, isn't it?
Yeah, but
But
you
it's
get
it's
so many.
it's it's like a scented thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you get all
Incest,
kinds.
yeah. Dodge, yeah. Incest, yeah.
Incest. Yeah,
Now that's the family thing, Dodge, isn't it? Incest, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah, I
know
got
that.
it, Dodge. I got it, brother. Yeah,
Well,
I get it.
it's like the family in America. They live out in the outback, and that's what they. No, they no, they believe in it, but all their children are like not well handicapped, but like not right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you get the mum
Oh,
sits there, which is the sister. The brother, he just
no,
reads
yeah.
a newspaper. You know what I mean? And they
Mm.
interview the family, but it is sad. I mean,
We went from talking about scented things to family. Let's get off this family thing because I don't like talking about that.
no,
Let's
sorry.
get back to the scented candles and shit like that. Like I said, I'll stick to fucking air fresheners and other. Yeah, we don't talk about that. Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, I've I've burned. I don't. I'll tell you, I've burned some fucking scented candles. Well, I haven't. My missus, but I'm not into that type of shit. I'd just rather spray a fucking bit of air freshener and
Yeah. Oh no, I've got candle burners as well. You know what I
candle
mean?
burners.
Yeah, it's like like the tea light you put at the bottom and you put oil on top and it burns the
Oh,
oil.
yeah, but that's like tea tree oil they call it, isn't it?
No, but you get all different scents, don't you? You get musk, patchouli, vanilla, rose. Yeah, there's so many you can get. You know what I mean?
Are they actually? You can make them yourself, kind of these candles. It doesn't take a lot to make scented candle, does it?
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, what
It's
ones?
not fucking that. It can't be difficult.
Wax burners as well. That's what I got. There's jasmine. Um, what's that? Wild fig. I've got that in a box. I've got tons of them. You know what I mean? But some people buy that stuff, but some people don't. But I
Yeah,
like
I
the
don't.
house smelling nice. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my like, obviously, have you got a dog? No, you haven't got a dog, have you?
No pets.
No pets. Well, that's where my house fucking obviously smells of dog because I got a dog living here, you know. And no matter what, how you try and disguise it, you'll always sniff a dog, you know. If someone's got a dog and you come in from outside, you can always tell it's a dog in the house, can't you? You know, no matter if you
Yeah,
spray scent around or whatever you fucking do, you'll always get the whiff of dog, like,
yeah,
you know what I
especially
mean?
if it's wet out and the dog's wet and it comes in from the wet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah,
I had a Jack Russell years ago when I was younger, but it was a vicious little thing, that was. Oh.
Jack Russell's, oh fucking hell, any little terrier, fucking hell,
My mate's got a staff bull terrier, Staffordshire bull
lovely.
terrier. He lives
Well,
just outside London, though. You know what I mean?
yeah, but you're up in Jockland, you know. That's where
Scotland,
you
yeah.
are. Yeah. You've been up there long then?
Oh, 30 years,
Is it
roughly.
30 years?
Could be a
Fucking
bit
hell.
more. I ain't. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, my daughter's Scottish, isn't she?
All right. Okay. No, I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know
Yeah,
you
my
were. I didn't
ex-wife,
know you were a
she's
daughter.
Scottish, so
Right.
that's why I'm still up here, because my daughter's up here, you know. But
Well, fair enough. Yeah, family first. I always say that.
yeah, but I've got family in London, obviously. But yeah,
So, what part of London are you from?
well, like
Don't give a general, but say east.
no,
You know.
yeah, East End, East End.
All right. East End.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. There you go. I was talking to. Was I
only
talking
fools and
to?
horses. That might give you a clue.
Yeah. Definitely. I was talking to a guy who plays bowls. He lives in Wales now, but he's from. Um, well, his grandfather was what you call a Pearly King. He was a Pearly
Yeah,
King, right?
yeah,
Um,
that's the proper
and
East Enders, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah,
and all the traditions that go along with that. You know, the house inside the house was all like the Pearly stuff, and
the
of course
outfit.
the suit and everything like that, the suit and all the garb, goes with it.
Yeah.
And so I said, "Oh, so your grandma was the Pearly?" No, he said, because his wife had passed away, so he's with another. He's married again, so she wasn't the Pearly Queen. He was just the Pearly King, you know.
Mm.
But he said that when his grandfather died, his partner then got rid of all his stuff, without the thought of the rest of the family, So he said he was
Mm.
really pissed off with it.
Well, that's not very nice. But without his consent?
Yeah. None of the family were consulted. I think she just got rid of this, all the Pearly
Mm.
stuff, all the stuff, the suit. I mean, obviously, it could be museum stuff or whatever. I don't know what they do with all that stuff, because I've got no idea how long someone is a Pearly King and Queen for. Is it like a short term, or is it a long term thing till they pass away, or how many Pearly Kings and Queens can you have? Can you have more than one couple? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think it's not like it's like a tradition, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I remember seeing a
Oh
few
yeah,
of
yeah,
them. What you
yeah.
said in like Stepney, because my auntie used to have a street, and the street was cobbled stone, like original, yeah, cobbled.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't, yeah, and everyone used to leave their doors open. People were
Mm-hmm.
going in other people's houses. You could leave your door open. People used to come in for Sunday dinner. I remember that growing up in London, you know what I mean? So, I mean, nowadays you can't do that, you know what I mean?
Well, no, I think a lot of British traditions are going out the window, because they say it's multicultural now. Well, there's so many cultures in the UK that I think British culture is being pushed to the background. It shows that when they were talking about that school cancelling Easter, you know, because they said it wasn't fair to the other children in the school who were a minority, but yet they still, have their sort of cultural things going on, but they cancel Easter for the Christian side of it, which I think is very, very wrong, fucking hell.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I mean, but there's a lot of cultures in London, obviously, more so than any other main city, I think. But like Bradford is totally different, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Bradford. I've never been to Bradford, but I've been.
DT says, "But isn't the title something that's handed down within the family, or the pearly king and queen?" I don't know, DT, because I've looked at some on TV going back a long time, and there's about 10 or 12 people standing around with all this garb on. I don't know which one's the king and queen. Are they princes then, or pearly king, pearly prince, or what? I don't know. I don't know how it fucking works. I know it's something. You have to be born in a certain area of London for a start, haven't you? You've got to be born in the sound of the Bow Bells or whatever they say to be a proper Cockney or something, isn't it? You know what I mean? So I really don't know how it operates, but it was just telling us,
Well, I wouldn't say. Well, would you say it's similar to the Masons and all that?
I don't know. I really don't know. It's just something he was talking about. I thought to myself, well, is it just how long can you be a pearly king for? Or is it till you die, or is it something? I'm going to Google the fucker now. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I was going to say Google it.
Yeah. My fucking phone has stopped working. That's the thing. It's all nonsense. That bell's mess. Nothing here
I had to open the window there. It's roasting now. That sun.
It's just, come on. Fucking phone is playing up now. Oh, God alive. Shite. It's a shite phone. That's what it is.
I can Google it.
Right, you can Google it, go on this, because this is frozen, this bloody crap.
Let me turn my other phone on, because I've transferred all my data to a new phone. And that's why I had to create another YouTube channel, because it wouldn't let me go on my original channel. So I've got two channels now.
So Mr. Deegan says, so Prince Charles' best mate was Epstein. Charles' bestie was Jimmy Savile, and Prince Philip was Lord Mountbatten.
Not Jimmy Savile.
Deegan, you're the fucker, are you? Peters, what did Peter say? Fake cockneys and bow bells galore. Mockneys, there you go, Mockneys.
So what do you want to know? How long
was somebody a pearly king for, or is it just and how many pearly kings and queens can there be? I've seen a few people in. I was just talking in the chat now. I've seen a few people in. I was listening for a bit in Shady's last night. That's all I could hear was the N word being thrown around by Gamer. N, you're an 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 N. To Chubby Rain. Anything else?
The tradition of pearly kings and queens originate from the 19th century Victoria, London. Has been a fixture for London public since 1870, with some families holding titles for multiple generations.
Right. So it is could be handed down to the family then.
They're also the leaders are also known as coaster kings and queens. Coaster. Accessories. Today there are many boroughs with their own establishment, pearly royal families, each dedicated to fundraising for charitable causes. And it gives some names of examples. Pearly Queens, Old Kent Road. Well, I stayed 2 minutes away from now.
Down the Old Kent Road.
Yeah, the Old Kent Road. Yeah, I stayed 5 minutes away from there. Because they used to have the Thomas a Becket, a pub on the corner. It was a boxing club at the top and a pub at the bottom. Thomas a Becket, that was called. So you've heard of the Old Kent Road?
Yeah, the Old Kent Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been in London for years, you know. I think it was about 15 years ago last time I was in London, I think.
All right.
Got a train. Got a train up to Paddington, you know, from here to Paddington.
Yeah.
It's not a bad ride on a train, I suppose, but...
Right. Henry Croft was the first Pearly King.
And what date was that?
1900.
1900, you know. ICE is giving away free drawings out, people. ICE is giving away free drawings, just to let you know. Go on, ICE. Post them out for the Patreons. Get them out there. Hey, Ozymander. Hey, how you doing? You well? Yeah, man. Yeah, you know. So what's your plans for the weekend, AK? You got any plans, or are you just going to be YouTubing it?
No, I'll go out and get some shopping and all that and do some bits. Just do some housework as well. Keep myself busy and see my daughter most probably. Sorry, I'm still looking on my phone about this because you got me thinking about Pearly Kings and Queens and all that. Fucking...
Hey, Peggy. Hope you're well, Peg. Time is money, yeah, there's ice, yeah. Time is money indeed. But, you know, give a few free ones out, you know, boost the, you know. Hey, Mr. Free Big Ups. How you doing, brother? Be a good thing, yeah, so just put a few freebies out there, you know, just to push your art forward. You know what I mean?
There has come up again. The Bow Bells, Old Kent Road, London. There's a museum, apparently. There's a lot of costumes and it goes back at the London Museum. So, I don't know. Right, yeah, enough of that.
So, Ozymander, what part of Oz are you from? 2 a.m. I've got friends down in Australia, family. Yeah, Canada.
Canada, that's where I went. Vancouver.
Vancouver. Did you stay there long?
I was there 6 weeks. Yeah, it was, as I say, back then it was, you couldn't see a fag butt or a bit of paper on anywhere. It was the tidiest country I've ever been to in my life.
I think the cleanest country in the world, if you look at it, is Japan. It's absolutely spotless, Japan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're out at 4 o'clock in the morning, washing the roads and all that and the pavements.
Anyway, Cletus said by a gamer told AK that he became a starseed when he knocked himself out on that bench in Liverpool. I never laughed so much in my fucking life. He was there 1 minute and even Marty Blackburn was fucking sniggering there. He tried to jump across and clank his fucking head. He was out like a fucking light.
Yeah, he's a funny guy, gamer.
So what's that, Peggy? Peg, come on now. So a chatter say that Starmer is secretly married to Lord Ali. Good God alive. Do your own research, people. Did they say speak French in Vancouver? I think French is more Montreal, isn't it? And that way, isn't it? I think Vancouver. I may be in Vancouver as well. TT. It's probably best not piss on a fire considering your body has higher alcohol content than water.
I'll tell you what, I remember walking into a pub in Vancouver, right? And you know, it was full of these, like, they were like red Indians, like Indian cowboys, like cowboys
Oh
and
yeah,
Indians.
yeah.
But they was all dressed up in all the gear, and it was full of them. When I walked in, they all stopped talking and looked at me. It was something out of like Desperado, you know what I mean? It was fucking weird. So I ordered half a lager and then left.
Perhaps they just said, "Oh, we're going to go out tonight dressed as the village
Oh,
people," but they all thought they'd go as the Indian instead of the cowboy and the fucking biker.
wow.
And
It was really weird. I wasn't scared, but it was so strange walking into that. And it was a big place as well. It was a big pub. And they had the old jukebox going and all that. Oh, it was weird.
wow, chance! I didn't know that. I didn't know training RAF pilots was sent to train in Canada in World War II. My father's flight laws log. Well. I didn't know that. I remember we all seen the film, what was it called? Where they done the bouncing bomb with Barnes Wallace, What was the name of the film? They blow the dam up in Germany.
Dam Busters.
When they're doing the bouncing bomb,
Yeah, the Dam
I know
Busters.
there's a place in North Wales where they train all the jet pilots fly. I don't know if you ever heard it was called the Mach Loop. That's what they call it, the Mach Loop, MACHLOOP. And that's where you have to climb the mountain first of all, right? When you get to the top, then it's like a valley there, and they can fly into this valley, and they sort of level with you as they pass, and you sort of level with your eyes, fucking all these fucking massive jets and whatever. Fucking, hang on. You hear that jet going over my house, son? You didn't hear that, As I said, the fucking jet just flew over the house. No bullshit. I do it pretty regular where I am. Yeah, so reports of ghost bombers there. Is that a fact? Yeah, Dodge. They get all sorts of fly-throughs there, not just jets. The big fucking well, I can't describe a plane. These fucking planes with propellers on them, isn't it? Not like they're not a jet. You know what I mean?
The carrier.
Yeah, they get all them fucking everything flies through there, but they reckon it's fucking brilliant to see. Yeah, if anybody wants to check it out, check out Mach Loop on YouTube, if you haven't seen it. Because they're dead level with the fucking jets coming through there, What's I saying that, but not a seed? I don't get it. Yeah, I just caught that. Behave yourself, nobody can be nice. Hey, Nessie, good afternoon, girl. I hope you're well. A secret, it's not a secret of me. I just try to get on with everybody, I don't pick sides. People are squabbling. I don't want to pick sides or anything like that. Yeah, it's afternoon drunk lady. They fly in electric too. I don't even look down at the jets. Well, yeah. And they come over my house pretty often, and fucking racket they make, but they're nowhere near the level that you got there. So the noise must be phenomenal as they come in past you, Jesus Christ.
I've seen I see the latest Mr. MBB what I watched. People sending footage of what they see, day sky, night sky, and all that. And he said the next video it's like a jet chasing a drone, right? But the drone is as big as the jet, right? And when he showed it, I thought, what the hell is that? I mean, it was unbelievable. You ever seen anything like that? No.
No. I know look. I've seen these videos where they've got these big drones, or you can sit in them, can't you? You can fly them around basically, So
Yeah, but this didn't look like that. It was strange looking, and it went past first, and then you see the jet chasing it, and I'm like, and it's at night, but you could clearly see it, both of them.
On like a UFO you're talking about, is it?
Well, yeah, but they call it a drone, but I don't know whether it was. I'm not saying it's a UFO, you know what I mean? But to me, I find it quite strange that I don't know. It was you got to see it to believe it, but obviously, if you're not on his channel, you can't see it.
Yeah, flying cars. Yeah, they're making them. They've been making them for a long time. Dodge, haven't they? You know, I've seen those before. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
but they could have, to me, Tyrone, they could have done that a long time ago. But I mean, you don't want to drink drive or drug driver in the air, and it could come through your roof. You know what I mean? I mean, they'd have to have police in the air to chase him, wouldn't they? You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, they've got the helicopters now, but I don't think they'll catch one if it's fucking if it
Yeah.
is. I mean, UFOs. I'm still skeptical on UFOs. People always say, "Oh, I've seen this in space. I've seen that. I've seen this. I've seen that." Until I
Mm.
see it myself, then I'll remain skeptical. You know.
Yeah, well, that's it until you see it. But as I say, I've seen a lot of stuff in the sky over 10 years, and well, I think he's played must be over 25 of my videos, Mr. MBB, over the years, that is, you know,
All
what
right.
I've seen.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least he's putting the stuff out there, you know,
Yeah.
because,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, you can go on his website and upload video, and then he analyzes it. Then if he thinks it's legit or CGI, if it's CGI, you ain't going to do it. But I mean, it does get a couple of people who's said they're seeing a, but it's a reflection through their window. But everything I film was outside, and it's daytime, nighttime, you know. And he's played. I'm proud. I'm so happy that he's played my videos because, you know, I want people to see the truth. You know what I mean? But it's up to them if they want to believe it or not. But
Yeah. I've
that's
just got to
just me.
read out I's comment here.
Mm.
You people in chat, I can tell you what I've seen and you wouldn't believe it. Did you see it? I've seen a police helicopter shapeshift and a police van shapeshift. What they shapeshift into, I'd like to know. Hey, what the fuck? How many bottles of wine was that? Fucking hell, eyes. That's a bit far out there, son. I gotta say.
Well, I've seen certain videos of things in the sky shape shifting, and it wasn't a balloon.
No? Well, I've
Mm.
not seen anything in my life, and I'm not seen anything untoward in the sky or on the ground or anywhere. Hey, Shakespeare McBeg. Good to see you, mate.
But that's what I've always said, Ty. A lot of people they either look straight or look down. They never look up. Most people. If you don't look up, you're not going to see nothing, are you?
No, AMG, no, he's sort of flying saucer net and all that. He's always talking about seeing things, you know. You reckon he's seen orbs just hovering, then shooting away and coming back, you know, and things like that. So I'm not there. I've never seen anything like that. I don't know if anybody else has.
Well, I have, but
There are demons that can manifest, Tyrone. I've not seen anything, I used to be honest, mate. Not seen nothing in my life, and I'm getting on a bit now. And I'm not seeing anything untoward in my life. You know, you see, look, I've been out there as a kid, as a youngster, teenager, camping with my mates up the mountain on a fucking weekend. Go up there with a few flagons, as fucking strongbow or something, you know. And you fucking sit there and you're looking up at the sky, but you see a few shooting stars, and that's it. I'm not seeing fuck all. We did that for years and years, like, but not seeing fuck all.
yeah. Well, my personal view on like, if you're meant to see something, you will. If you're not, you won't.
I don't know. I think that's a bit narrow-minded saying that, to be honest with you.
Well, that's my
Because,
view
I
anyway.
mean, there's so many people that actually go looking for these type of things, but they never ever find them, you know.
Mm.
don't you think that's true? I mean, AMG always swore that he's seen these fucking orbs, and what else did he see? He thought there was a pigeon or something, and that was a fucking alien or something that was, could, yeah, I'm serious. No, yeah, fucking hell, aye. Yeah, honestly. He's a lovely fucking guy. Yeah, I must have upset him along the way somewhere, and he hasn't been back to my channel for a long, long time. If you are listening to AMG, buddy, I hope you're fucking well. I hope your missus and the kids are well. I hope you're all very well, mate. More, and if I have upset you at all, I do apologise. Or if there was something said on the channel, I do apologise to you and the family. But yeah, you're more than welcome. You know that. He's a sound guy, yes. He's a sound guy. Nice guy. And what does Mr. Deegan's have to say? AMG is an idiot. Deegan. Straight to the crux of it. Deegan always there. Push. Yeah, fucking hell, Bills. Just gotta be kind.
I wouldn't mind speaking to that guy.
Hey, Grimps. Well, AMG?
No,
Yeah. I'm telling him now. He sees these things. Yeah.
Well, how can I get the link then?
As a I think one of the mods can dig a link up for him. Can one of the mods dig AMG's link up, please? So AK can actually chat to him. Yeah, he's perhaps DT can stick it up. He's pretty good at finding things, finding the links. Yeah. Hi, Gramps. How you doing, mate? You okay? Yes. Yeah, he's yeah, yes, sound you. Yeah, he bought a brilliant camera, a T1000. Whatever, I'm not sure what that is, but I know when we were talking, I've seen this camera. He just bought his camera, and he was hoping to do a lot of nighttime photography and things like that. Yeah. Hey, Quentin, mate. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Have we got a link for AMG, anyone? Anyone find AMG's link? Stick it in the chat. Yeah. I don't know if I can do it. I might look for it myself. Is DT still there? Or one of the mods we can find it. I don't know if I can find it on my phone, to be honest with you. Let's see if he's still around. He goes to somebody's live a lot, but I can't remember whose live he goes on to. Fuck's sake, yeah, let's have a look. I'm going to throw this phone and tell me this phone's going to end up in the bin. George can't find it. All right. Has he still got his channel, do you know? I don't think I'll fucking find him. No. But somebody will come across him, I think. You know what I mean?
That's all right.
AMG was part of the crew. AMG's decent. He's a decent guy. I remember when he drove all the way from his home to go and see if Shady was all right. You'll probably find him on Shady's as well. Next time you're on Shady's, AK, ask Shady about him and see if Shady's got a link for him.
Yeah, no worries.
Because he goes on to Shady's. Yeah, I'm sure you'd get on well, you too, because he's right into that type of thing. Yeah, man.
Okay, look.
Wasim's just gone live, I think. Wasim's gone live now. I think Drone are going live. Team WoW has gone live. And the headline, UK crazy as a fox.
Who's Drone?
AJ Smith, Team WoW. Team WoW. Just gone live.
Oh, well, it's not Drone then, is it?
What do you mean?
Well, you said Drone.
Yeah, Southampton Drone, aka AJ Smith.
Oh, it's AJ Smith or Team WoW, right?
Yeah, but he's had so many. He's got so many names.
Yeah,
He was
right.
called
That's
Southampton
why I was
Drone. Yeah,
that's why I was
yeah,
confused there, because
yeah.
you said drone, but I was
No,
wondering who that was.
he was called Southampton Drone, wasn't he? Called himself that. Then AJ Smith, and some few other, and a few other things in between. So he's got a few names to his on his fucking belt. But there you go. It won't let me post his link. Oh my god. Yogi, did you get that I sent you, Yog? Did you see the stuff I sent you, Yogi? Look at you now. Tell you when absolutely none of your mods can provide that link, I should tell you a lot about AMG. He's a nice guy. He really is a nice guy. He's very kind. AMG Rider. That's the man. That's the man. Hey, Alan Parkson. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, that's a Gaji. Let me see again now. AMG Rider. Used to.
Right, Tyrone, I'm going to shoot off for a while, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know how long you're on for, but
Yeah. Okay, mate. Yeah, no problem.
cheers, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, cheers, AK. Yeah, all the best,
All right,
mate.
no worries.
Yeah.
See you later. All right.
Ta-ra, mate. That's AMG Rider. That's not him. That's not him. I don't think that's not him. That's a motorbiker. uh, yes, there we are. Yeah, of course he is. Of course he is. Of course he is. There is a link pinned if anybody wants to connect with me, but it's up to you people. He was looking for AMG's link, Mr. BB. There's an AMG Raider, but it's not the one we're looking for. Let me just scroll down. Let me scroll down on that. That's one. Is there another AMG Raider on there? Raider. I don't know what she got as an avatar these days. I'm not sure, because she's got a Mercedes on the. He's got a Mercedes. I know he's got a Mercedes, but I can't. Scrolling down the list, just can't seem to see anything on him. I don't know if he's still got his channel or not. I don't know. He did a few little lives, But no, not him. Quentin, let me tell you a joke. Why do farts smell? For the benefit of the deaf. You know. Yeah, but we can't find his channel, Mr. Beautiful Blues. So he's looking for. I don't know if he does it like. Does he do that? He used to do little lives. He do. He wouldn't be long on. Half hour or something like that, and he'd throw a little live. And yeah, I seen him. He was telling Shade to start boozing again. It's funny how other people, not AMG, he likes he loves a little tinny, doesn't he? That's how he used to. He'd have a couple of little cans, nothing big, only small little cans or little dumpy cans. But I've seen mothers. Yes, he's a star. Beautiful send up. He's a star, all right. Did you hear about the blind skunk fell in love with a fart? Oh, But there's others telling Shady not to drink. I've seen them. and we're not going to mention his name because he's not worth mentioning. And he's the one that binge drinks all day on his fucking live and then falls asleep, with a tasty burger. Let's say with a tasty burger. Nice. AMG was last seen Area 52 something I told you. Yeah. Yeah, but he did. Not that many people cared, but he did, and he cared enough to drive up to wherever he was, Nottingham, is it, or whatever shade he was. No, Derby, wasn't it? Drove to Derby to see if he's done it on a live, and he went up. He was up on the back, climbing up the back, trying to knock the door to see if Shady was okay. Most other people would have said, they don't give a fuck, But he did it. He did. He's a kind guy. Can't take that from him. He's a kind man. But that's the way it is. Yippee. It's sinister. Oh, is he sinister, Mr. BB? He's a nice lad. See that, what's his name? Gamers Buddy, Natural Born, has put up a post saying, he's having another claim of the police. Yeah, well, that's what they do. They look for shite, they get it, and they get a claim out of it. That's how they do. That's how they operate, these people. he did. He did quit, and he always had his fucking. He's going in his drawer and pull it out and get his fucking dope out, and then fucking hell, he drove it up a fairway when he was doing, when he was talking away there. That's what I like about him, he just didn't care, didn't care. He'd have his gold, fucking them big gold bracelets on, boy, whoosh, I mean, Shady Hole now, last couple of years of life, maybe he should enjoy himself. I don't know. About how they was fucking all, who knows? Bottom feeders, yeah, agreed. All the claims still looks like he needs a jet wash. Yeah, I used to. The fucking old caravan, he's fucking, Oh my god. Did Paul C come in? I didn't see him coming in, but there, Paul's in. I can't see Paul in the chat there. No, I can't see him in there. I said from Shady when he had a Ku Klux Klan member on the panel. Fucking hell. Quinton. Good hell. I can't remember, I don't really, I listen, I always go and listen to it's just my opinion, only me. You may all like these people, but I don't, and it's what I call the wrong uns, of YouTube. I will listen to listen to what they're actually saying, and see who they're talking about and who they're slagging off and everything like that. Hey, Paul C, good to see you, mate. I was looking for you in the chat. I couldn't see you, Paul. There you are. Afternoon, Paul, mate. Good to see you. But I'm waffling away on my own. Yeah, there's no fucker coming up. The link is pinned, by the way. I might put it out about 3 or 4 times. Mr. Deegan, I unsubbed when he stated that the child was sort of in them. Oh, fucking hell. I remember that comment, Deegan. Yeah, fucking hell. Jesus Christ, I remember it. Well, I listened in there last night, Mr. BB, and I don't think he said a word for about an hour in his live, I don't think he said a word. There was so much other nonsense going on, you know. 3 a.m. one morning, Tyrone and I made the KKK member rage quit and Shady called me a okay, that was. I'd love to see that, Dodge. I'd love to see that, man. Shady is trying Dodge, but he doesn't always know these people are causing trouble because barely listens or reads the chat. No. Look, there's a Mr. Beebe. I'm not look. I wouldn't defend any of them. Um, you know, there's so much goes on and said, and things that shouldn't be said. You know, all the doxing of different people, and they're doing it themselves. They back and forth doxing each other. They're doxing each other's children and all that business. It should never be allowed on any fucking panel. You know, but him and a few others, you know, like Chubby's the same. Chubby doesn't get involved in it, he just lets it all go because it's fucking he thinks it's clever. None of that bollocks should ever go on in anybody's fucking chat, you know what I mean? It's fucking so wrong. He took down a live. You know, fucking hell. Shit, he's trying to die. People are calling trouble. Yeah, we've seen that bit. We've seen that one. He's been in a booze here. Remember, he's sobering up now and been doing his hobby stuff. What's his hobby stuff? Fucking drinking. Well, I've told you before, next door to me now, right? For the last 6 months, they've been doing this fucking house up, right? They've had the company in putting new windows in. They put, I don't know how many fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 12. About 15 new windows in and 3 new doors. So, and I quite like the colour. It's not the white, it's like a black colour, you know, a dark grey. Looks fucking lovely, I gotta say. UPVC, it's fucking lovely. Much better than this fucking white shite. It didn't cost so much. I changed my white shite to dark shite. You know what I mean? But they've had a mini digger down the garden. They fucking nearly flattened the garden without dug a big massive fucking fish pond out, filled it in. There was a extension on the back which they took some of the walls off it, took a roof of it, and they rebuilt it up to a little utility room. It wasn't that big. He said, "Oh, it's too small for a living room," and so it's just going to be a utility room. But no matter how much money you spend on a house, it all depends on the valuable rate of the houses in the street, you know? So you can say, if you can spend a lot of money on it and you put it up for extortionate amount of money, but unless it corresponds, you know, roughly around the same price as the rest of the street, then you're going to have trouble to sell it. You know what I mean? Yeah, we don't want that word dig on it. No, none of that word digs. We don't want that word digs. Don't want the word. It's bandied around far too frequently. Like I said, I listened to it last night, or I listened in to Shady's life for a little bit, and that's all was said is the N word, N. Chubby's an N, Chubby's an N, Chubby's an N, Chubby's an N, Chubby. Just went on like a fucking train down the track. Chubby's an N, Chubby's an N, Chubby's an N, you know. That's all I kept fucking saying. You know, just thrown around too much. Shady, Crew, Coco, Chubby, Surf, Crinkle, AMG, you getting the picture yet? There's a few more going round now, Mr. Deegan, a few more. Clambering at straws, looking for places to go. There's a few people doing that now. They can't go anywhere else, so like clutching at straws, I just go to these type of channels because that's where they belong, basically. I don't know if Yogi's still in. I asked you, Yogi, did you get what I sent you? Right, okay, Deeks. Okay, mate, fair enough. That's fair enough, mate. Fair enough. No, I had a message off stream yet. I've got, before I started this, I had 3 hours left on my free. I got to wait until the 13th of next month. Oh, fucking next month's going to be a killer for me. I got two cars. I got the two cars to fucking MOT mine and give it a full service. Full service the other one. Tax it on both of them. So it's going to be a fucking expensive month. Big up, Dodge. Snoopy afternoon, mate. Afternoon. Take care, Paul, mate. Take care, mate. Love and peace. Love and peace. Oh, and like I did look at Nathan's live this morning. So I see Mr. BB sticking up for me. Thank you, brother, and Dodge and all. But honestly, I wouldn't waste your time trying to stick up for me in there because you can't educate pork. You know what I'm saying? So don't waste your time sticking up for me. Just fucking leave him alone. Just leave him to be himself, and it'll all come out in the wash. You know. So they say. If he wants a card, just carry on talking about me. Well, I'm fine with that. It don't matter to me. But I've got there's another troll there. There's a guy going around now, Sai, not that Sai. Don't know who the fuck he is, but he's appeared. Obviously, he wants a spanner because he's right up Nathan's ring every time, you know. So I don't know who he is, but I'm sure he'll come to light. But he likes to give me a roasting if I go in there. He gives me a good bit of an hard, or tries to give me an hard time. But like I say, I'm not interested in it. But yeah, Sai, not that Sai. A new troll. What's he type? Nathan Defense League. Okay, okay. Let me see what come in and put in the awning up. Here you are. There you are. That's why it's quiet. We was having a chin wag. Like I told you, I paid this guy $200 to put my awning up. The one I had now on the van. It was 3/4 long, so it wasn't the full length awning of the caravan. So he charged me 200. So I phoned him up and said, look, this is shite. It needs to come down. And I thought, fucking hell, I'm not letting you come back there. You can fuck off. I don't know when you get it. So we went up and took it down ourselves and put it out on a page like that. And That's just another time she just come barging in. Like I said, but eventually advertised, sold it straight away. 3 people wanted it, but I promised it was somebody, so we sold it. I only sold it for 400 quid. So I think I gave about 500 for the second hand. So I've just bought a new one. It's just in front of me here, which is full length. It's got to go up. But I need to put it properly because the wind is so strong up there. But strap the caravan down with chains and everything because it's like, I've seen caravans blown over sometimes. So mine is strapped down. Ooh, oh, bloody hell. So yeah, big up the ghosters. Look at them. There's lots of ghosters around. Coming in. Don't be shy. Show yourselves. Unless you're trolls. Coming in. All are welcome. I've got good mods here. Yeah, so that's it. Hey, Paul Dunn, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're well, Paul. Nice to see you as always. Big up, Paul, mate. Yeah, we did touch on that earthquake, but yeah, it's looking terrible, isn't it? I think there's a few hundred dead, I think, It's fucking sure. Fucking terrible. You see that building go down, it just went down like a deck of cards, just folded and bumped down on the deck, Unbelievable. Fucking nature. God, it's so powerful. No, I'm just looking at this now and I'm just Myanmar and Thailand earthquake. How big was it? What what caused Myanmar and Thailand earthquake and how big was it? Death tolls rise in both countries after tectonic plates rubbed sideways against each other along Sanyang Fault. Myanmar and Thailand hit by earthquake. 7.7 magnitude. Doesn't say how many actual people have been killed. Well, I haven't seen that yet. But if you've seen the fucking building come down, you hear me. Unbelievable. When you look at it over time, I think there's a website you can look at of earthquakes and how many people have actually died from. Hi, Laura. How are you going? You well? Tired, everyone. I finally eating some food. Been busy, productive, but stressful day at times too. I'm whacked. We're still live in about 20 minutes. Might pop up on your parent. Yeah, no problem. I should be here in 20 minutes. I'm hoping we can get other guests up. People go live is, one thing I've said it many times. One thing you won't get out of me is buy me a coffee and I just come up for a laugh and a chat. I know I'm a boring old bastard, but if you want somewhere to go and no one else is live, you've got to put up with me. Or you can fucking decide to go somewhere. I don't, I'm only coming here for a laugh and a joke, You know what I mean? Just 90 in the building alone. Oh, it's just terrible. I saw the video of the rooftop pool of Tys skyscraper overflowing video from multiple angles. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Dodge. Yeah. it's just, you'll never see me buy me a coffee or, anything like that. It's not about that. Never have been about it. The other channel, I could have done it on the other one. It was 1,800 subs on that one. I think I got about 400 on this one. But even if I don't get 500 subs, I don't care. I'm just coming up for chat as long as I get, good ones coming in the chat and I'm gonna laugh and have a joke. Well, fuck it. That's what I say. Fuck it. Yes, big earthquake, Laura. Big earthquake. Infinity pools tear me like waterfalls. Yeah. Fucking hell. I told you many times, I fucking hate heights, I won't even book into an high-rise hotel, I gotta be on the first fucking floor or the second floor, that's my lot. I will not go higher up and that because of shit that happens, This is more of a daredevil than I am. I'm a fucking shit house when it comes to, you look at that submarine now, right? All the people that drowned in that submarine. Fucking hell. And what they say was they didn't close the hatch on it or something. It's stupid little things like that that's costing people's lives, Every time you do a bungee jump or every time you do a skydive, one thing was wrong and push. I know I'm fucking being pessimistic here, but fuck me. I can't put myself in danger, Unless I'm in control of everything, then like I'm in a car, I'm fucking nervous passenger. I've got to be in control of things, you know what I mean? I drive fast, yes I do. I drive crazy, I know I do. My missus says, slow down, I'm a bit of a fucking idiot in the car, but I know I'm in control and I know I'm okay with it, But somebody else doing it, fucking I'm a wreck. Yes, it started sinking while people were still boarding the submarine, so the hatches were open, nightmare for those already on board. Next time, yeah. You hear me? This is what I mean, Like she said to me the other day, I can't remember, I won't tell you where we were, but it was a cable car. And she said, come on, let's go in the cable car. I said, no fucking chance. No way am I getting in that cable car. Absolutely fucking no way. I'd rather walk the top of the fucking mountain and walk back down, Yeah, there's a lot of people like that, Quentin. Terrible passengers. Driving like you stole it. Yeah, I know, Susan. That's what I do. That's what I do. But I'm afraid this little car I got now, fucking hell. It couldn't pull the skin off a rice pudding. Fucking, it can't go fast. So, they're saying a grandparent took the grandkids to the toilet, which distracted them. They took the cell down before the hatch was shut. It's just human error. See, it'll cost lives. Every fucking time human error will cost lives. Gee, I just don't take a risk with things. I'm a boring fucker. Okay, Mr. BB, I'll let you off this time. Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm waffling because we don't get anybody coming up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, tonight, Friday night's going to be busy. There'll be quite a few lives going on tonight, I'm assuming. Society X will be live. I think Laura will be live. I think these other channels, there's always fucking channels in night time. Didn't even fancy glass bottle and bought in Barbados. I don't blame you, Susan. I don't blame you. Yeah. So yeah, I'm the same in anything. It's not just driving a car. I've got to be in charge or be around, whatever's happening, so I can do something if I can see something go wrong. Uh, Mr. Beep says Laura's coming up soon to tell us about the perfect shade of lipstick. Don't. So he goes on a cruise with his life jacket constantly. Oh my god. That's one thing, Dodge. Yeah. Yeah. When you're out on the big pond, it's fucking no good trying to swim back to shore, is it? Huh? You've got to bob around and be fucking shark bait, I expect. Fucking hell. Cheers, gentlemen. Cheers. I was watching a video this morning, and when you said that about lady boys, it was customs in New Zealand, and it was like a lady boy, two of them trying to get into New Zealand, and they were interviewing them, and they asked her when, are you here for work? And she said, sex work. He said, you can't do it because it's work. They're not allowed to work, are you? So she said, no, we're on holidays. But if I get offered it, I won't turn it down. That's a thing to say to your customers officer, isn't it? Huh? Fucking hell. I thought you're a freaking idiot. No, Mr. BB, don't do anything like that, no. You love your volcano. Yeah, hey, well, look, that's another one we're missing, isn't it? Sit and spin. Volcanoes and all that, volcanoes and gaming. Sit and spin. If you're out there listening in, I hope you're well. I hope you're well. I haven't seen her. Anybody else seen Sit and Spin around on any channel? Well, I did. I gotta say, I like Nathan's style the other morning. I think it was this morning, was it this morning or yesterday morning? He put a community post up, and Bobby jumped up on there and said something. So Nathan done a live and told Bobby basically to fuck off. Bobby was trying to stir the shit up in there, and then Nathan told him to fuck off. He's not interested. Fuck off. Uh, Since Spin was in the shirts yesterday, was she? Oh, good, 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 good. So she's still around then. Good, good, good. There you go. There you go. Sit and Spin. I was listening to Michelle's for a bit in the morning when she's walking the dogs, and then I had to go out for a bit then, and I was in and out the house all day. Someone accused Michelle of putting a Kit Kat in her arm purse. Ham purse. What's a fucking ham purse? Kit Kat. Fucking hell, bells. Where are we going? Where the fuck are we going here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I tell you what, I won't be on much longer, people, because I've got to keep an hour back, at least an hour and a half back for the next live. Only got 3 hours, so I've just done over an hour and a half. So I must probably knock it on the head now and save it for a rainy day the next hour and a half, because it's the 13th of next month before I'm allowed back on. I know, like I said before, people say, do another, fucking iPhone and for nothing. Set up another account, but I've wait till you're over 18, I'll tell you. Thank you. Well, anyway, people, I'm going to knock it on the head, and I can do another hour and a half then before I use all my time up. I really do. I say this all the time, but I really do appreciate you popping into our chat with me and all that. 'Cause I love seeing you all, and you know, it makes my day. I'm telling you, I'm honest, I'm truthful, and I tell you straight. So I'll finish this live by saying, be kind to those that are kind to you. If they're not, fuck them. Anything said on here with me and AK, or anything said in the chat, don't just take it as factual. Do your own research, people. It's the best way to do it before you do anything. And just about to say goodbye and hwyl fawr, and big up the chat, big up the mods, and I'll catch you very, very soon for my last hour and a half before the 13th. God bless you all, and have a great weekend. Hwyl fawr. Stay safe, everyone.